Guys, welcome to the Linepull Podcast. We got some new intro music here, and I'm just going to spend the next 45 minutes just freaking jamming. McDonald's!
That did sound like McDonald's, man.
How you doing, Dave?
You're not.
I'm good. All right, cool. Well, today, welcome back to episode 8 of the Linepull Podcast. Today, Dave is here hosting. And yeah, we all know Dave. He's been here often enough. Our good chap from across the pond is Crane Brain on TikTok. Otherwise known, we call him Connor. What's up, Connor?
With an O.
Yeah, you didn't spell it right. I'm digging the leather print you got going on right there.
Yeah, man.
Freaking leopard, my bad. Leopard print. Zebra print. Zebra. What year is it over in England right now, Connor?
What year?
Yeah. Like, you look like you're walking out of, like, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Got swag carpet over there.
That is the exact time frame that I'm going for. So.
Well, you are doing an amazing job. So, also sitting lonely in a hotel room all by his lonesome. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the Linepull Podcast, buddy.
Glad to be here.
Oh, we're glad to have you. So, what do we got today, Dave?
All right. Today we're talking about hand signals and rigging.
Oh, I've seen plenty of horrible hand signals, but we'll get into that at a later date. Before we start getting into, the axe or the wood chopper, or, whatever names you want to call your signalman, I am going to start with our news story. Dave, do not share anything at the moment. I'm going to take the screen share. Go. Screen share. Chrome tabs. Make sure I got all the proper tabs closed out. There we go. Let us share this. All right.
Share it now. This is
let me see. All right, good. We got this set up. So today, Dave found this mini crane, like a micro crane, Helion C10, and this is
Hoeflon.
What is it?
Hoeflon.
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 All right. Well, you know what? English was never my best topic, so yeah, I'm gonna ride that one. I'm gonna die on that hill. So, anyways, the Hoeflon C10 mini crane. Really, the chart on this is impressive, especially for its size, because if you notice here in the corner, it's got some counterweight. Once you get this thing up on outriggers, the counterweights will push back and swing back to give you more leverage. This particular, the C10, and let's scroll on down here. Is it scrolling? Yep. Okay. Good.
It's a spider crane.
Hold on.
Spider crane, yeah.
Yep. Let's see here. Scrolling on down, we see the places that you would find a mini crane like this, which, phenomenal getting into buildings, into tight areas, through doors, because let's move. Trying to figure out how I can go to the next view tab.
Click on the image, Travis.
We're going to change my screen. Sorry. We're starting something new here.
Y'all call me the fucking boomer.
I hate you right now, Dave. I'm trying. There we go. It's the infinite Daves. All right. I actually tried to be, a little advantage here, but check it out. All right. Here's the brochure for the Helion. We're going to Hoeflon. All right. And I'll even do you one better, Dave, and I'm doing this just for you. So over here in the dimensions and standard configurations, the capacity of 4,000 pounds. The bright side is you do not have to do your own conversion. I did your conversion for you. All right, 4,000 pounds for us American folk that use freedom units that put somebody on the moon is equivalent to 8,800 pounds. So fully retracted, no jib. The C10 pick up 8,800 pounds. She has 3.7 meters of reach, which is 45 feet. You go to add that 20-foot jib right there, take you out to 65 feet where she could pick 460 pounds. Now, granted, in the scale of cranes, that is not a lot. But when you see where you could put this thing, that actually gets important, and you can see how handy this crane is. Here's the chart. Let's zoom in on the load chart here. So, with jib, she will go up 72 feet. And with a capacity of 748 kilograms, which equals 1,650 pounds.
Good weight.
It's pretty good.
Very good weight.
Now, for a luffer, yeah.
Yeah, right? Now, this crane is cool, but I'm going to do you one better, okay? We're going to go check out the big brother, the big Helifon, the C30. Hoofla, sorry.
Your mom's
English, bad sometimes.
Oh.
Go ahead,
I believe
Connor.
it's made in Holland.
Okay. Okay. So,
Take that off of there.
all right. So,
Boomer.
right now, it's going through. Let's see here. Here is the C30E, fully electric mini crane.
That's sexy.
I can't hear you, Dave.
It does look pretty smart, I like.
All right, let's go down to the load chart here.
So that thing's got like vario counterweight, then kind of like the Liebherr, the new Liebherr.
Yeah, it has a sliding counterweight tray.
Yeah.
Sliding counterweight and variable outrigger configuration as well. So, with a picking capacity of 19,841 pounds, which is greater than my line pull, surprisingly enough. It is also very good at pick and carry, because it will pick and carry 2,000
Pounds.
kilograms or 4,400 pounds. And let's see here. Sorry. Here's the chart. And this has a hydraulic luffer as well. That, honestly, to me, that's probably the coolest part about a mini crane, is that it comes with a hydraulic luffer.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is that self-assembly, so it's already on the crane and you just like a swing round fly sort of thing?
I'm going to assume it's a swing away.
Yeah. You don't need like another little mini spider crane to rig.
It looks like
Another mini crane.
It looks like to me it's a fold under.
That's what the C10.
I was kind of curious about that. If it's like, let's drive this thing right in the dirt.
I think it's a fold under.
Okay.
That's what the C10 was
That's what it looks like, is a fold under.
The C10 is the rigging crane for the C30. Must be. It's got to be.
I have done the conversions for you. Okay, the C30 has 41 feet of main boom. At 72 feet of tip height, it's good for 4,000 pounds. At 68 feet of reach, it's good for 1,300 pounds.
Right.
So that is what I have to say about the mini cranes.
It's quite impressive, to be fair. I've not seen many of them in England. They are used, but they're not as. Do you see them a lot more over there?
I have not seen those, but we have we have the spider cranes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, and they are pretty comparable to that, except I guess the biggest spider crane gets bigger than that. Yeah. But I mean, these things are what the C10 is 13 feet long. No, wait, no, that's meters. Is it? Or is it feet?
What's that mean?
Oh, 13 feet long, 2.5 feet wide, and 6.5 feet tall. So it will fit through, a 3.0 door.
Yeah. It's fairly nimble.
What's the footprint with the outriggers?
Why you gotta answer me complicated questions I didn't look up? Which one do you want? Do you want the big one or the little one?
Grab it in meters as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
My wife could hang her own pictures with that thing.
Yeah.
Let's go back to screen sharing.
This is a cool little feature, the screen sharing thing. I'm a fan.
Yes, I'm going to. Here we go. All right, back to the Infinite Daves. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Doesn't really give me a footprint. It gives me a size. I don't know. Do your own conversion. Look up the brochure.
10-4.
I'm going to guess it's like a 4.5 meter spread, 5 meter spread.
Let's check the big one's brochure to see what its footprint is. Oh, here we go. No, that's right height. Oh, here we go. 2.5 meters by.
I was miles off.
By 5 meters.
That's for the little one or what?
No, that's for the big one. It's got a footprint of roughly 15 feet. All right, let's go to freaking 2,500, 2,500 and 5,000. So 2,500 is 2.5, 8.5 feet. So it's 16 feet wide by
It just seems
16 feet.
Yeah.
What's the price tag for something like that?
Stop screen sharing. All right. So it's 16 by 16 footprint with that biggest one.
Still fairly
So not bad.
No. I will be interested to know. Yeah, Zach, the same question. I'll be interested to know the price tag.
I can't hear you with your mouth in front of you, with your hand in your mouth.
I would be interested to know the price tag, what Zach said, of how much one of them would cost. What do you reckon? What's the guess?
So
$250,000?
I wouldn't go that high. I will put it in the low 6 figures. I do know because I've going off. They're pricey. They're in hundreds, maybe 140. I can't. This is ballpark. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah.
But if I were to make a guess, I'd put it anywhere from 100 to 150 for a spider crane, not this particular one.
Yeah. I bet
Because I've never worked with this one. I've only worked with the spider cranes before.
And how much do spider cranes run?
That's what I just said.
What to rent?
Oh, to rent. Now, I think we rent them at like a boom truck rate. So upper hundreds. Like
I was thinking like
$150 to $200.
140. Yeah, $140,000 price tag. It's probably 125, 150 an hour or something like that.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, Dave, what do you got?
Well, today's topic, like I said before, was hand signals and rigging. Everybody's from.
Do you guys get that over there with a hand signal if someone wants to boom down? Do they do the tap of the head as well, or?
Well, we'll get to that, Connor.
All right. Just throwing a question out there straight away. Just throwing a question out.
Familiar
I
with
get that a lot, Zach.
with the Atlanta Braves fucking tomahawk.
So it's like they just go up and down with it. It's like that doesn't change anything. It means the same thing as this, as a thumb down or thumb up.
So my favorite, and I know that you've all got it, but is when you can clearly know that you have to boom down, and they're like,
"Oh, dude! I was fighting that the other day."
And I love it. I love it. I
that was the only one here that can actually.
And even still, I don't. Yes, I do have the live boom, so I can scope on the fly. But I tell them, I'm like, dude, I've set the boom. Or when I have everything out, I've already told them, dude, this is the thing I got. And they're still like, give me more. I'm like, no, not getting any more. That's all there is. I'll give you boom down, but no.
No, I love it.
I get that scope out and scope in crap, and I'm like, nah, it's lock and pin boom. That's all you're gonna get. It's either boom down or boom the fuck up.
Right.
To me, this right here is boom up or boom down.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I just love watching their face. Like, yeah, that's still what you want to do.
I've gotten, what is it? It's this, or this. It's spin the load, and I will say, they took that button out yesterday. I can't do that. You're actually gonna have to turn it yourself.
I haven't gotten anybody tell me to rotate the load yet, so that's good.
I've had people.
Yeah, I get a lot of like just pointing, like go over that way or go over that way. You know.
I tell the guys in the oil field. Don't fucking flag me. Don't flag me at all. I have my radiuses written down. I have my slew angle written down. I have my boom angle written down. Don't fucking flag me. It's just useless. So.
You'll find if you get a decent banksman and they sort of know your operating capabilities, that they'll tend
What the fuck is a banksman?
Banksman, rigger, slinger. What do you call them? What would you call them?
Rigger, oiler,
Yeah.
Signalman.
So like
Signalman.
the
signal person.
Front end man.
They don't work.
You have to say signal person now.
Hey, I do like Banksman though. I do like Banksman.
Yeah.
I wish we could have that name over.
That is the technical.
Yes, dude, that's tight. I like that.
Technical term is slinging and banking a crane. That's you sling the load, you bank the crane. If they know they know that the capabilities of the operator is quite good, they tend to do less and less. So they'll bank the load to get you over the centre. You do the rest of the work, and then you'll be like, right, it's going over there, and then obviously you do the rest, and then fine tune it at the end with a lot of. That's the best one I've ever had. Boom down with the whole forearm of the crane.
Yeah.
I just stood there for ages, just going like that, and I'm like, this is absolutely.
We're just falling down.
I was like, this is priceless.
Yeah,
How many of y'all have flagged a crawler crane?
Have what?
Flagged a crawler crane.
Yeah.
You know there's signals to flag a crawler crane.
Yeah. Yes, Dave. I know. I just
That's
have.
what I'm asking. Have you?
Let's do this.
Hold your one fist still. And
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never actually flagged a crawler crane. To be fair,
The first time I did flag a crawler crane was on a bridge project for a railroad, and you just have it in your mind because I'd worked with a lot of hydros and stuff, and so I'm sitting here trying to boom him down and stuff like that, and then he just starts crawling to me. He's like, "No, dude, I'm walking." And he's like, "Here you go, man. This how you do it." I'm like, "All right, I get the hang of this shit."
yeah,
So
do you guys
come this way, go that way, hold this hand and roll the other hand, turn, all that kind of crap. So,
yeah.
Do you guys prefer to use radios all the time, even if you can see? So that's what I if I could always prefer to use radios, I'll never use hand signals. I'd soon.
if I can see, I don't use radios.
Same here. If it's with visibility, I'll use radios. I have customers that just don't even like the radio because normally you're sitting there, you're in the blind. They can't see the crane, you can't see them. You're talking on the radio, and then they're like, "All right, give me some left-hand swing." So you start swinging left. Oh, no, my bad. Or my left, not your left. I'm like, I don't know what way you're pointing. It's always off of the way I look at the world. They're like, "Oh, okay."
It's always the crane operators left and right. Yeah.
Exactly, and guys that are looking at
Travis
the crane.
is pros.
Yep.
You go right.
Travis, you're gonna have to fix your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know. It actually, I need to I'm slowly working my way closer to the garage wall because that's closer to the router.
You need to get a booster.
Yes. Yeah, that costs money, and I'm working on that at the moment.
$50.
I got other things. Yes, you make it. You boomer. Not everybody's got $50 of disposable income. Okay, we haven't reached that level yet. I got freaking kids and wife, and Amazon addictions that I'm dealing with here. You don't even know.
So back in my rigging days, I actually I joke around with it. I invented my own crane signal, and it's just some of the operators here. Like I said, I try to teach the new guys this shit, but it's like I'm legit on it. But so you got cable up, boom up, or whatever. But then a lot like in this company that I work for, it's like it's standard to where you line your hook up and you come up, and then it's like it's up to the operator to hold the radius.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you don't hold your radius, I mean, your ass is getting kicked out of the crane.
Yeah.
But so I did this. Is Vance? He's one of the senior operators, and one time I was like, I know he's got a lot of deflection. I'm just going to sit here and get him under boomed, a couple foot, and I'll just have the cable up a little bit, and then take it, But he wouldn't quite get what I was saying, so I was like, gravitate that motherfucker, like hold your hands up, So I was like, so that's what I do with him nowadays, and I teach some of the other young guys that, and he still shakes his head. He's like, dude, that is not a fucking crane signal.
What is your signal for it's good, cut it loose? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dave. Yep. That's it.
Oh,
We're done.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, I'll just sit here and
No, that's a
Get out of here.
little lazy man's way of doing it.
get out of here.
Kill it.
Come on,
I'm done with you.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up or cut it off.
Tell
To
it
me,
to
that's
wrap it up.
to do this is to turn off the machine.
Well, that's
So
like
lock it
wrap
down
up.
and shut it up.
That's
Yeah,
lock it down.
kill
shut
it.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Kill it. Yeah.
You
But-
worry me. You worry me here by saying
Dog it off.
loose. Like we can't be cutting. We can't be cutting.
Dog.
strings, like-
Dog it off.
See? That's
Yeah.
dog it off.
Dog.
And I
Yeah,
use that mostly with truck drivers. Set the brakes.
Yeah.
Dog.
So, or what about this one?
What is that?
That's slow. Slow.
That's
Back
not
it in.
slow.
You want
Slow.
some
This is
moisturizer for
slow.
your hands?
We're not.
That's slow. What is
That's-
slow?
I hate Connor.
We're
I hate
crane
that one.
operators, Travis. We're not truck drivers.
Yeah, it's still. It's a hand signal class, right? What are we talking about?
I
This is a
hate- I
crane
hate
podcast.
Slow.
Just make
especially
it
when
up.
you're
Slow.
You're
Yes,
100 foot
this
away,
is
and
slow.
it's like-
This is slow.
You
ever been-
This is slow. That's
Dave's
not
got
this. Not this. It's this.
It's just easy. Give me a little bit.
Do
of
you
easy.
have this over there,
Sure.
Connor? Do you have this over there?
Do you know what that means?
No.
You don't know two in the pink, one in the stank?
Oh yeah.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
So what is the wildest?
You what, pal? You've gone.
What?
Connor?
Nah, not getting you. It's like the
You're-
closer you talk to it, the quieter you are.
Hey, can you hear me?
If you put the microphone inside your mouth,
They can hear me, but you can't.
I don't know. I couldn't
Can I
hear you
now?
for a second
I can
there.
hear that. I can hear that.
God.
Go on. Oh,
All right. So Zach, what is the wildest and craziest signal you've ever gotten in your life?
It's got to be that. It's got to be the full forearm boom situation.
Yeah, but I'll tell you the most classic one. I was actually working on a military base, and these guys there is an aircraft or Air Force, and the guy up top, I was putting this radio, and he's like holding his arm like this, and he's like, I mean, like really military like, and then he'd turn around and to do the boom up, and. But, I mean,
doing
he
the whole
just.
slewing with the crane and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, wow.
Then he's like, that with
So
the
I was like, all right, I can do this, man. I can do this.
Travis?
I offered to give these roofers a radio, and they didn't want to speak, or they didn't want to take the radio because they didn't really speak the language. But I guess the craziest one is I'm looking up at the wall, and you see a parapet wall, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just like. Yeah, that was the hand. You just see one hand come up
Like
above
the
the parapet.
hand puppet, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Just
Yeah.
one hand flop up, parapet flop the other way, and then it'd flop back this way, and then it'd be like, "Nah, come on down." I was like, guys,
I had one.
I stopped that one. I was like, here's a radio.
Yeah.
And I told the contractor, I'm like, dude, you have to go up there and you got to fly me in because this isn't working.
Yeah, mine was we were setting ACs Corpus Christi on the mall, and I told the guy, you need to have one guy at the wall, the other guy over there, and that guy will tell you I went over hand signals and shit with him and all that shit. And I said, how much further we need to go? And the motherfucker starts foot behind foot to where we needed to go. It's like straight like Nazi. and then he proceeds to give me like numbers on his hands.
Oh, jeez.
I hear you.
It'd have been better than Morse code or something, surely.
Now there are devices that you can put on your hook that are motorized that will turn the load.
I've seen those before. We tested one in our yard once for somebody that was developing it.
Yeah, if I recall right, you made a TikTok on that.
I did do a TikTok on it, and it was interesting. Like a very expensive tagline.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the heart blood of our craft, which is rigging. What we use to connect the loads to the crane, to pick and set. So, Chinese rigging. Everybody's comments. I see it all the time, and we
derate it.
Throw it away.
Throw it away. I'd say it's good for about 50% of the sticker price or sticker capacity.
I wouldn't use a Chinese shackle to save your life.
Maybe 30%. 20%? You wouldn't do 20% if
I'd go all the way.
you're in a bind? Like, all right, I know this is a 10. Let's put 100 pounds on it.
Let's put you in a harness on Zach's crane with Chinese rigging.
If it's a 55-ton shackle, I might actually go with it.
No.
Hey,
Huh?
A 1 inch shackle.
1 inch shackle, and I weigh 150 pounds.
So this is where we're
Probably not. Just put them in a basket with, with good old Crosby's.
Crosby's. Gotta be the Crosby.
It's got to be the Crosby rigging, man.
Crosby or green pin shackles are boss as well.
I see it all the time. These guys, I get onto them. Tags up. They're always putting the damn tags down, and no, tags go to the hook. So, what are y'all's thoughts on rigging and taking care of it and maintenance?
Tags to the hook, absolutely.
I'm going to get confused a little bit here because I heard you mentioning shackles to the thickness of. You saying a 1 inch shackle? We don't say that over here. I wouldn't say
that's the pin size.
Man, hand me that 1 inch shackle over there, man. I'd be like,
that's the pin size.
That's what we do, Connor.
Yeah, that's not.
I go 1 inch. I will do 1 inch and below. I will say my fractions, but above that, it's tonnage.
I agree with
Yeah,
you too, because
I can agree with that.
So on my crane, I keep 3/8, half, 5/8, 3/4, 1 inch, and then from there up, it's 12 ton, 17 tons, 25 tons, stuff like that. That's how I do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we use
Connor,
55
do you use
tons
millimeters?
for foil.
Or how do you rate your shackle then? Is it by kilogram or by centimeters or millimeters?
Just tonnage. It'll just be tonnage. So
Tonnage?
Yeah.
So if you have like the little shackles, it's like 4 7/8 ton.
I'm not gonna be like a snob like a heavy crane like sort of snob thing. But it's been a long time since I've used a shackle that's been less than.
Should we say it by its proper name? Levis?
8.5 tons.
8.5 ton.
Probably,
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the 4 5/8 ton shackle. And where's Kenny when you need him? Because Kenny would be all about that. He's like, it's all by tonnage. I'm like, really? It's all by tonnage? So you're going to tell me, a 3/8 shackle, you're actually going to call like 2 7/8? Like, dude, get off it, okay?
Kenny's a little under the weather today.
I know, I heard about that. Poor buddy. So, anyways, let's go into the worst that there is to throw then. Do you deal with chain or steel choker or nylon endless? Huh?
Love chain.
Why do you love chain?
I love working with chain.
What is wrong with you?
Right here.
Jack,
I got his back.
Dude, seriously, chain.
No, so all rigging has its places. And I'll tell you, for a lot of crane rental jobs, and you're doing some things, a set of rigging chains can go a long freaking ways.
Yeah, endless rigging chains, yes, but not ones with hooks on. Chains with hooks that are big, like you get into the big sizes, and the hooks are like, and the little clasps to fanny about with them and just get your fingers trapped.
I don't use those. I use the clamshell. I use the clamshell hook.
Say, what?
I mean, I'm
what
talking
size? When I was down in San Antonio, we pulled out chain where that's a link.
Yeah.
All right, and you have, I don't know, 50 feet of that. It took 3 guys to take the hook and to huff it onto a link. That is when I decided I hated chain. Now, I can understand you get maybe, 5/8, 7/8, 1 inch, 100 grade chain, probably call it 4 feet with a hook on one end, and you use that to kind of level up a load. Fine, that's perfect. I agree with that. Yeah. But all in all, I find chain larger than 1 inch obnoxious.
And that's why you're in boom truck.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I'll tell you that.
Not even joking.
I'll tell you the rigging chains that I do hate is on those 1750s, and you know what I'm talking about, Connor. Those chains can fuck off. They can fuck off, man. They can fuck all the way off.
Yeah. We had to lift a vessel. Build like modulars here for the plant and the oil field and shit. And the chains we had to work with that day, we had to pick up a heavy ass fucking modular. Or 250 ton chain.
Your mic keeps going in and out, Dave. Sorry, what was that?
It doesn't go out.
It does. It's not me.
It's doing something, because now
it's not me that's doing it. Honestly,
I said 250 ton chains.
I don't know. You look like a Chinese dubbed American English video.
That's your what?
Look,
that's your wiki. That's your wiki.
350 ton chain.
Hey, you just need to get an iPhone, Dave.
You wrote. No.
See, we tend to get.
I couldn't even pick them up.
No, that's ridiculous, man. The same with wire ropes. Hate wire ropes.
Yeah.
Is that what you call like choker? Like, is that
steel choker, wire rope.
Steel choker, wire rope. They are the worst thing.
All right, Connor. Since you're on the big cranes, what is big wire rope for you? And it's okay. I will do the conversion.
We did a lift a couple of months ago as a main drive for a TBM. It was 185 ton. I think the wire ropes for that were like 250 ton or something stupid.
Okay, what was it?
It took us literally 40 minutes to get it on the hook, like off the hook, because as they're coming down, there's no giving them. They'll just want to bend where they want to bend. So you have to sort of like bank the crane around the wire, so it feed it off.
How big are we talking here? I mean, are we like 5 inch?
Yeah, thicknesses. I can't remember the inch because we always go with capacity, but
that's probably like 3 3/4 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I will do the conversion for you.
Right, so call it 5 inch then. 5 inch.
Okay, let's see here. Convert.
5 inch.
5
Y'all got tiny hands.
5 inch, 127 millimeter rope.
Just trying
Does that sound reasonable?
Just trying to think. Yeah, call it about that. Yeah. But 5 inches 5 inches big, man. 5 inches very big.
That's a lot.
Fucking anaconda wire rope.
Seriously.
Speaking of anacondas,
speaking of anacondas, what about the black rigging, the black anacondas, of nylons?
That's what I just said.
I thought you were talking about cable.
No,
not nylon.
I said speaking of anacondas.
I thought you were talking about something different.
So when you say the black, like are they labeled?
Black endless sling.
So
yes.
they're 90,000 pounds, right?
Are they colored black?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're thick black ones.
We're different over here, so our slings are coloured up until 8 ton, and then when it goes from 8 or 9 ton, and then when it goes from 9 ton, it's like 10 tons orange, and then the rest of them just orange, just stay orange.
What is it? What is the color go? Starting from top to bottom here in America is black, brown, orange, blue, red, green, No, yellow, green.
Well, blues are always 22.5.
Yeah.
I mean, most
Yeah, those are the PL7.
not all of them, because I've seen a few blues that aren't, but I'd say 95% of the blues are 22.5 vertical.
8 ton then. Because
And,
I think.
Well, they all have the PL designation, PL7, PL6.
The blacks are 90,000, I think. I think there's a few blacks that are like 120 or something, but I'm pretty sure they're 90. The blacks are.
They're heavy as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. The twin paths and stuff. There's some twin paths. I'll tell you, the first time I ever messed with those back in my rigging days, the boss was there and we had some. They're the blacks, and I forgot the length on them, but I pull them out of the box, and I put them over my shoulder, and some of it's dragging on the ground. And my boss comes over and he's like, "Those do not touch the ground." I was like, "What the hell, man?" But no,
yeah, they're 90,000.
To this day, though, I always get on guys, and I try to do the same thing. If I'm pulling rigging out or moving rigging around, whatever it is, I try not to drag down the ground. Just respect for him, and that's kind of how I was taught. And that's just what you do.
Yeah.
It's expensive stuff. You don't want it dirty, and especially those blacks. They're high dollar, man.
Yeah, they are.
Now, we have little safety guys that run around. We call them safety Nazis, and they see like a little nick in the cover. I said, "Look, that's just the protective casing over the inner casing, so that's fine." Now, when you see a tattletale, or you don't see that tattletale anymore, or you see white strands, then it's time to throw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I use it.
What was it? Do you guys suitcase? I was saying, do you suitcase your rigging? Do you know, you lay it back and forth, and then you wrap around it, and then you choke it.
Yes.
Only the big stuff.
So I kind of got out of that. I got away from suitcasing my rigging because we just started, like you said, don't want to drag it across the ground. So we just started picking them out of the box, putting them into the box with the crane. So that way they never drag on the ground.
Right.
So that's why we don't really suitcase them anymore. We just lay them back and forth in the boxes, close the box. You'll tie the 4 of them or 2 to 4 of them together on the ends there. So that way, next time you dig in, you grab this, throw it on the hook. Okay, away you go. Yep.
I got to show you how
when I suitcase when I suitcase the rigging, I make sure the tag is right there where I grab it. So
yeah.
it's not hidden and everything where you got to go searching for the shit.
I thought when you said suitcase in the rigging, I thought you meant you actually store them in suitcases. I've never heard that term before.
So Connor, do you do that to store the rigging? Is lay it over and then wrap the end around it and kind of hook it up?
So
tie it up?
With our crane, we only carry a specific set of rigging that's not really, don't really do lifts with them. Most of our rigging will be hired in. So if we're doing a job, the rigging gets hired in, so it'll come on pallets anyway. So we never really carry our own.
Man, you're in like a class of your own.
Well, the bigger crane companies here, they have a rigging department.
Yeah.
And that rigging department takes care of all the rigging. The crane doesn't have any rigging with it.
Yeah.
It all comes from the rigging department.
We've got 2 sets of chains or 4 sets of chains and a couple of 5-ton 6 meters and endless slings and stuff like that. But yeah, most of the rigging gets shipped in for the job.
Yeah, we got blues. We got blues for our counterweights. Got chains.
Yeah.
For our mats and shit like that. So
Okay.
55 and 35 ton shackle and two 2-inch D rings for the sister hook.
No.
Very nice. Well, Dave, do you want to move on to?
Well,
No.
have y'all used steel flat rigging? The link.
I have not. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't.
I've used it. It was vessels and shit.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It's the rigging from getting cut and the braids and all that stuff.
What do you guys keep pigtails of some variety, 2-4 feet worth that you could either do a straight line or you basket with just to kind of make up the distance? Otherwise, is that why you keep a stick of chain on you?
What's pigtails?
Well, we use chain because we can,
You get more adjustment out of it. Yeah. No, and I can understand that.
Because we have like the production trees are like they're tall, but they got this long arm on the side. So you shorten your top and then bring your other end over here so it'll pick up level. So.
Do you do this often enough where you've actually painted the link that you need to put it on?
All right here, buddy.
It just does it on eyesight,
I've done this for 18 years, Travis. It's
yeah. There. So are you outside the crane telling them what to do? Or, putting it on there?
I'll step out of the cab on the deck and I'll say, hey, you need to. And where I count my chains is below the adjuster hook.
You don't count the initial?
I don't count at the D-ring. I count below the adjuster hook.
Oh, okay.
It's got a vision of you stood on your crane decking as a dictator, like, it's not on that link. You got the wrong link. You got looking at him like,
Connor.
Who is this guy?
hey, 7 links, Connor. Right?
7 links.
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, go on. Elaborate.
For the primary, is that or the aggregate?
The what?
The rigging chains. The aggregate. The primary.
He doesn't know what aggregate is.
What is an aggregate? Aggregate
still says aluminum.
On the 1750.
Yeah.
Your engine with the winch and
the Wendy house, we call it the Wendy house.
Okay. So for that set of chains, 7 links off the spread bar side.
We don't use chains. We use slings, and on the front side we have 2 shackles, and on the back side it's just to 1 shackle, and then that comes up perfect.
Oh, so you use shackles to adjust your shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we use slings.
I've done that picking compressors
on the Wendy house all the time.
I use different shackles to one side or the other.
Yeah, just to get the length. Yeah. So
tail chain.
Y'all
use tail chains?
We use chains for the base plate. So the base plate's a lift, and then the chains you can use to do the walkways. Drop the chains off, and then start doing your ballast with the old pull,
donkey dick,
which is a great invention. Fair play.
The donkey dick.
Yeah. Yep. I do call it a dick. I call it the dildo. To be fair, like people looking around like, just grab the dildo off there. We'll get the ballast. Start chucking the ballast on. Everyone looking like, you what? What about it? Yeah.
My love of chains comes from moving drilling rigs, Travis. That's where.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
the floor plates. Chains go in there. The link in there. Pick up the floor plate. Everything.
You could love your chain all you want, Dave. I'm gonna stick with like nylon rigging and straps.
If I could use chains every fucking day, I would use chains.
Why?
Because I love them.
But
they're versatile.
Isn't it easier just to throw, a nylon endless and put a shackle on it?
Not if it's going to get cut.
All right, what if it's not going to get cut? Use a softener. Just stick a softener in there between the hard spots. You're fine. Send it.
A softener.
What
is a softener?
Like you don't know what a softener is?
Like fabric softener.
No, a softener is anything to take the abrasion away from to protect.
Hold on, Mr. Your cats are dying.
We call that packing. Put some packing in. Yeah, put some packing in.
Packing.
You put the packing in your ass, or what?
That's what. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
but today we're going to have in the block, and I gave everybody an assignment.
I failed my assignment already.
Like Connor gave us with beans on toast.
I'm glad I wasn't in that one.
Are we doing the banana deal?
Mate,
yeah.
It's whole wheat. It's good for your heart.
So
I'm not looking forward to this at all.
Get 2 slices of bread out.
Is it 2 or can it be 1 that I fold in half like a taco?
I don't care what you do.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta get my mixer done real quick.
Dave, are you actually doing it as well? You actually enjoy this then? So this is a thing
Yep.
you actually.
This is a southern delicacy.
Honestly, my stomach is actually it's been churning all night.
It is
waiting.
It is delicious, mate.
I will like to
Unfortunately,
add.
I did.
It is currently 4:00 in the morning here, and this is not the type of dish that you want to be trying at 4 in the morning.
Do you have to work tomorrow, Connor?
No, got tomorrow off, so it's all good.
Are you going to take a nap after this?
Oh yeah, I'll be having a nap. Like,
Oh, right on. So, Dave, what exactly are we doing? We got a slice of bread. Everyone's got some mayonnaise. Where did my mayonnaise go?
I got Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is
Not
fine.
actually mayonnaise. It's I know.
I'm gonna have a taste of the banana first, just to. Yep, definitely banana.
Get that mayonnaise all over that shit. Connor.
Oh man,
Unfortunately,
this is
Whose
I did
idea
not have
was
a banana.
this? Whose idea
Then-
was it?
This is mine. So you have to, Connor,
yeah.
you have to slice it in
I'm
like
slicing.
little discs.
Yeah, look, I'm disking it. I'm all over it, man.
So I'm doing my own thing. I
This
didn't
is
have a banana, but I do
absolutely-
have grapes.
What
So
kind of
I'm more or less
witchcraft
making
is
a-
this?
A fruit sandwich.
Honestly, I'm gipping. I'm gipping already.
Salad sandwich.
My fruit salad sandwich.
Oh,
Fruit salad sandwich.
what were you eating there, Travis? Fruit salad sandwich.
Fruit salad.
You need some
I'm
nuts
gonna
in
do
there.
a half a sandwich.
Fruit salad sandwich.
My sandwich.
Hey
Not
Dave,
annoying our listeners too much.
you got to smash it down too, right?
Yeah.
Mate, in all that is what is going on here, this
Push
is
it down.
absolutely.
You should have your little discs.
Honestly, mate, I actually feel sick, and I'm not even joking. This is
Now you know how Carriana felt.
Even your freaking beans
Hey.
and toast. That was weird.
This is just not normal, though. Beans and toast go together. This just doesn't.
No, they don't.
Honestly, I really think we should have gone with peanut butter.
honestly, man, I don't think
No.
I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this. I
Hey,
swear to
hey,
God.
come
Travis,
on
you
now.
Go with the grapes or the apple?
I'm going with the grapes because the grapes are easier to cut.
Come on, Connor. You got this. You got this, brother.
Look.
And I still feel like I'm making a bad decision, poor choices in my life right now.
Oh, mate, this is not. This isn't normal.
To be fair, I ran across the street,
To be fair,
knock on my neighbor's door to see if they had a banana. Then I just ran up and I was like, I need a banana. And she looked at me funny and was like, why do you need a banana? I'm like, that's not the point. Just bring me a banana. Oh,
hey, you're taking away the comedy here, Travis.
sorry. Hey, try it.
No, he is.
Hey, you
Mate,
know, this
mate, I've not even
podcast-
eaten it. I've not even eaten it yet.
Oh, jeez. All right,
He's,
go, Connor.
he's doing the same thing Carriana did.
Hey, getting back to the rigging a little bit, this podcast inspired me this morning. Did you see my rigging TikTok I made?
No, not yet.
Hey, you gotta check it out, dude. It's a cool little deal. So
No,
cool little trick I learned a
I
while
can't
back.
think of anything. I can't think of anything at the moment. Zach, I need to.
All right. Go ahead, Connor.
Why does it have to be me first? That's not fair.
I don't know.
All
All right, well,
You had the two fat guys try your beans and toast, and they loved it.
this is true.
Mate, Justin ate 2 servings of it. He was a big fan.
Oh,
Big fan. Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's just food.
come on, Connor.
Cheers.
Just food.
Cheers.
Is that mini bread?
No, it's folded in half, isn't it?
Up,
Mate,
and I don't think he's gonna hold it down.
Let it go.
I've just been
You're-
sick. I've just been sick and it's all in my beard. Fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
Mate.
not
All right, brother.
How do you eat that? How do you eat that?
Hey, the banana chips aren't too bad. It gives it some crunch, some texture.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
I'm using grapes, and they're too sweet for the wheat bread.
I've been sick and it's all in my hand. I'm gonna have to go clean myself up. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Oh my god, that is rancid.
Yeah, hard pass. Hard pass on that.
Oh God.
So, Dave, is this something that you do, like, you take for lunch?
No, you didn't at home.
Yeah, hard pass.
I grew up on this.
No, I'm gonna have to try that with an actual banana instead of banana chips. But banana chips aren't bad.
So I'm curious, when you say you grew up on this, is this like what you ate back in the wasn't enough to eat?
Here we go with the boomer shit.
Dude, I mean, this is who does this? Nobody. Now I could understand doing it the Elvis Presley style with using peanut butter. Okay, that's cool. Mayonnaise.
Peanut butter.
I would probably actually enjoy it.
I like
peanut butter.
I like the tanginess of the mayonnaise with the banana.
That is lifting. That is absolutely lifting. Oh,
How you?
Did it actually make you sick?
Connery?
mate. I don't really want to get too disgusted on the thing, but the remnants of the sandwich, that is sick. I threw up.
Well, I appreciate that you tried it.
Horrible. I'm like, I don't have a good relationship with food, like trying new things and stuff. I'm really fussy eater anyway. So.
Are you a texture person or what?
I'm more thought. If I think the food is horrible,
Yeah.
and how it looks, it just sends me into overdrive. But yeah, man, that is not for me. I've got sick all on my leg and everything. This is not.
Dry heaves.
You've done me there, like you have proper done me. How you eat that that's not a pleasurable experience at all, mate.
Hey, so next week we got to do bologna, right, Dave?
Yeah, fried bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise.
I could probably get on board with that.
Or just bologna with Ruffles chips.
Yeah.
I might struggle to get bologna over here. I'll have to have a good route around.
Let's see.
Now take a hurry, but you did.
See, I don't mind bologna.
As an operator, we see a lot of rigging, a lot of dumb shit, but every once in a while, we see kind of something cool.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I didn't know what that was. I thought, is Zach speaking? I can't see his mouth moving. I was like, how's that?
No,
I was watching TikTok.
I'll tell you, you gotta look at that rigging though, because so I learned that from this. I was doing a job for this electrician, we were dressing out a transformer, and we're picking up these bushings out of this box, and I was like, "What the hell is he doing, man?" And he told me to cable up, and I cabled up on it, and I was like, so I went ahead, I turned the swing brake on. I was in a link belt, so I put the swing brake on, and I was like, "Hey, hold on a minute." I was like, "I don't trust you," but I was like, "I want to see what you got going on over here." And now you showed me that, and it's pretty cool. It's a cool little choke deal.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to watch it.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
No, it's just a white screen. That them Android phones are terrible. Surprised it's even got a screen, to be honest, being Android.
No.
I like my Android. Thank you very much. Actually,
I forgot you were bloody Android. And all.
yes. And
are you an Apple guy too, Connor?
Yeah, all the way, mate. All the way.
Yeah, he's an Apple.
I got this joke. Pretty slick shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice joke.
I've seen some going back onto slings for a little. There's like these new slings they've created. Starting to use them over here. They're like the same thickness of like a 2-ton endless, but the capacity is like 15 ton. They're unbelievable bits of kit, like, but they're a lot more expensive than your standard generic slings. So I think you'll see them more and more eventually, but at the moment it's still a bit still a
Yeah,
specialist.
Here, actually, I got a story for you. Because speaking of rigging, I worked in a what is it? I worked for a very large government contractor, aerospace engineering.
Round of applause for that.
We were a super secret squirrel project, and their safety guy came in, and he was looking through my rigging, and it was probably a month old. So I mean, it was. You all right, Connor?
No.
Okay, don't die.
Keep looking at that sandwich beside me. It's making me git, man. Ugh. Go on,
geez.
carry on, mate. Carry on.
All right. Anyways, this guy was like looking at my rigging, and it wasn't horrible, but it had, when rigging ages, it starts to get that little bit of peach fuzz on it, right? The 2 inch
Yeah.
the straps right here is not acceptable. Like, we will throw rigging away after one pick. And I was like, well, that must be nice to have, that kind of a budget. But can you imagine, like, throwing your rigging away after a single pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be very cost effective. Like,
I know. So we had
Hang on, y'all.
hey,
Here we go.
what's going on there?
A lot of rigging.
Y'all
A
see
lot
that?
of dumb shit, but every once in a while, we see kind of something cool. You ever want to choke something and have it hang level? Yeah, because a normal choke, it's going to hang, kind of cattywampus.
That's pretty cool.
Check out this choke.
I did see that.
All right, quick rundown on how to do it. At this point, you can adjust it for whichever kind of diameter you want. Just put them on each side of it. I actually learned that one off an electrician. Choking around bushings and a transformer so they could drop right in the hole.
It's like Christian Grey.
A lot of rigging. Do what?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
that is really cool.
You're like Christian Grey tying people up in your red room. Like, get a couple of these 2-tonners, man.
No, I'll tell you, Travis, that little deal right there could come in handy for a lot of different little,
Oh, absolutely.
It's a cool deal. I mean, I wouldn't trust it for, it's pretty good, but I mean, it has its places,
I mean, I can easily see, where it would be useful.
Yeah.
Like you said, I could see a lot more places where probably not, but when you need it, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Do you still do your 20% down rating for that choke? Is it classed as like just a normal choke? Or do you even do that over in America? So like, obviously you choke it. If it's a straight pull on an endless, it's obviously 100%. If you put a choke in it, it's down to 80%. Do you do that? If you basket it, it's double.
Ours are already D-rated if you're choking it.
Right.
They all come with a tag, Connor, that tells you your vertical, your choke, and your basket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It doesn't derate for your sling angle though.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Some companies put an angle tag on them.
I've seen that
On the
on
rig.
wire rope. I have not seen that on nylon though, or strap.
No.
I've actually called a lot of guys out on that. They'll sit here and they'll rig something up, and you'll start coming up on it, and you're pulling, like this. I'm like, all right, man, we're maxing those chokers out. And they're not, because a vertical pull. I'm like, you're not pulling vertical, man.
It's vertical.
Like, you got like 30 degrees there, bud. We're gonna have to throw some 20s on something on there to get them standing up a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this podcast has been brought to you by AAA Crane and Rigging in Addis, Louisiana.
Whoop, whoop.
And they are one of our sponsors of the show.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take us out here, Travis.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for listening to the 8th episode of our first season of the Linepull Podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing, if there's any topics that you would like us to cover. Again, you could find our podcast on any of the media platforms, whether it be Google, Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify. What am I missing, Dave?
YouTube.
YouTube. That's right. We're on the YouTube. So thank you again. And like I said, you can find our episodes come out every Thursday at noon Central Time, and look for the quick picks. They come
out every Monday.
Come out on Monday at noon as well. All right.
And, remember to like, follow, and share. That way you know when a new episode will drop, especially on YouTube. Subscribe and follow. Now that we got this new platform where we have videos, so it'll be more entertaining. So we can watch Connor lose his lunch on banana and mayonnaise.
Never again. Never.
Oh, don't worry.
Next time.
I highly doubt this will be the last food challenge we ever do. So I'm gonna mail you guys some Rocky Mountain oysters. I expect you to fry up and.
I've already had it.
Absolutely not.
And
absolutely 100%.
what's wrong with it?
No.
It's a Colorado staple. You dip it in ranch and.
You won't eat goat balls?
Mate.
Goat testicles.
Oysters, nah. I draw the line.
They're not oysters.
They're not oysters.
Are they not? Are they not?
No, Rocky
They're
Mountain
goat
oysters.
testicles.
They're bull testicles.
Right, so
Goat testicles.
Bull. We don't use goats. We use bulls. Castrated bulls.
100% no then. But why they call them oysters? They're not oysters. What's the
Well,
there?
you also got to
They're
think
pearly.
Rocky Mountain. Okay, there are no oceans near the Rocky Mountains where I live.
Mate.
So the Rocky Mountain oysters.
You know, geography, history, all that kind of stuff's not my strong point.
You really need to look at a map once in a while, Connor. Crack a fucking book.
I will do. I'll read up on them. All right.
All right, guys. Well, this has been a blast. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening in on another episode of the Linepull Podcast. Till next time, I am Travis, Timberline7 on TikTok and Timberline15 on the Instagram. I need to start pushing that more. Go follow me on Instagram, please.
I'll have to get you on the Instagram because I've just got it as well, Travis.
I know, right? And would like to say thanks to Dave, Brothers of the Hook, Crane Brain Connor, and Zach.
He's gone.
Wait for my Wi-Fi to catch up here. Appreciate you guys checking in.
Zach M316 on TikTok.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Because Zach didn't put that in his freaking handle.
Yeah,
Boomer.
I'm learning. I'm still learning, man.
You're good. Thank you for joining, Zach. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a good time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, like I said, by all means, you're always welcome. Just dive on into the conversation.